Hello, how are you? Good day. Hi, I'm Tony Emmanuel. Today, I will be taking you a step further into this series by speaking about something that is cardinal and fundamental to any successful job search, and that is writing your resume. How do you put up a good resume? You see, your resume is like your marketing sheet. Before you make any appearance before any employer or a job recruiting agency, your resume goes first, and that is the object that becomes the basis for invitation. So you want to get it right, and you want to get it well. Just yesterday, I got a resume from somebody seeking to be employed in my organization, and immediately the resume was given to me. What came out of my mouth, I said, "This looks like a bill of quantity," as though when a bricklayer is trying to give you a bill, it was something nasty. I could not even look at it twice. I said, this should be done properly before I can even take a test for that. So your resume will either mar or make your job search frustrating or successful. So let me just be very frank with you. I'm going to look at my PC right now and take you through what should a quality resume look like. I mean, a resume that carries quality. What should it look like? Number one, the normal quality of a good resume is the length of the resume. Your resume should not be more than 2 pages at most. If, as much as you can, make it a single page. Many people want to tell all their stories on their resume. You know, in the previous section I talked about the job portfolio. You can create a very big portfolio, but your resume should put forward your core skill and your core achievement, and that's it. Further information can be reviewed when you are called for interview. No job employer, I will say this, you edit it. No job employer want to read stories at first sight. They are looking for punchlines that can at least initiate contact and conversation with you. So the length of your resume is very important. However, there are exceptions to a 1-page or a 2-page resume if you are in academic sector, or maybe you are applying for a job that has to do with research, whatever. Yeah, you can go a bit further. But even at that, keep it as short, as brief as possible. So a good rule of thumb is to review your resume and ask yourself if every statement helps potential employer learn something about you. If they won't get any value from what you are saying, then leave it out. Leave it out. And number 2 is proofreading. I got a resume also, and I look at it about 2 weeks ago, and I look at it from the first few lines, too much of bad crafted statements and wobbly sentences and spellings. I was able to invite the guy one-on-one. I said, "Who brought up this resume for you?" He said, "I did it in a business center." For God's sake, that is a blunder. I've never called him again. So you need to be apt in proofreading every component of your resume. Every sentence, every paragraph, look at it one after the other. Another ingredient of a good resume is your contact information. It is a blunder to put a wrong address or incomplete phone number on such documents. Accurate contact information must be something that must be properly placed where it can be noticed. And another ingredient of a resume is a well-crafted objective. Don't be ambiguous about, there are many generic ambiguous objectives that comes at the end of the resume, and once I see one, I know that this is a generic objective. Be as practical as possible. You don't have to craft statement like recent graduate who tries to be the best environment, who wants to work in a forwarding. No. That is ambiguous. Be very practical, about your objective. And another ingredient of a resume is your skill summary. Your skill summary, which is a core component. Summarize your skill as much as possible. And maybe tomorrow we'll be talking about different types of resume, and now you can highlight your skill, and now you can put it forth based on the type of resume you are talking about. And your work experience also is another ingredient of a good resume. It must be properly listed. Excuse me, when you are listing work experience, it is not really important to start stating the location of your employer. For example, G&G Limited, Ikoyi, Lagos. No, just leave G&G Limited, number of years, and what you are working at in the place. You can leave out the details. Your accomplishment is also a very vital component of your resume, so you need to list it as much as possible. Your education history is also part of it. Excuse me. Try and keep your educational history as brief as possible. Many of us will start with primary school leaving certificate. Who wants to see that? Excuse me, you're applying for a graduate job. They know that you have a primary school leaving certificate before you can have a credit. So leave us some details. And please put the recent academic achievement first. Don't put the primary school first and put the professional certificate you just got last. It's very important. So tomorrow we'll continue on the subject of resume, and I want you to really go along with me on this line. I'm going to spend some time on resume, how to create a selling resume, and I'm going to talking about the types of resumes tomorrow. Thank you for watching out to see you. Please stay tuned for questions, because I'm at the background. I'm going to take 1 or 2 questions in areas that you don't seem to understand. Thank you. Bye for now.